Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome if you are new. So in today's video I'm going to be showing you how to create this card. So I took the release from My Favorite Things. I can't actually remember what the release is called, but it's basically a lot of kitchen stuff, which is something I've been after for quite a while. I also kind of want like maybe a background stamp builder for the same sort of thing, so that way I don't always have to use die cuts. But I think this card turned out super cute. So yeah. So this card is actually going to a girl who watched my last Instagram live of 2023. So basically I created some shaker tags and basically I haven't posted them yet, and obviously that's because Christmas happened and I got ill and stuff, so I did message her and she said it was totally fine, that she's not in a rush for them because they are Christmas tags at the end of the day. But I kind of wanted to create a card just to say thank you for being so understanding, and to also just so it's not like a small package coming to her. So this is the card I ended up creating. I love how it turned out. Also, guys, anybody got any suggestions or any recommendations for not feeling like a stranger in your own house? So basically, my grandparents, basically my dad's parents, are coming up and like spending the day with us for multiple days. So basically, they're having the house rewired and all of that sort of stuff. But for some reason, like me and my dad's side of the family, I just haven't connected with them. And that started at a very young age. I think the last like fully like family integrated thing that we ever did was like when I was 9, and then after that we just grew apart. And like even when we go down to my grandparents to see them, I feel like I'm a stranger in their home, like we don't really know each other. But obviously we're not there for that long, so that's how I look at it. But obviously with them coming up for the next few days, it's just making me feel uncomfortable, and I don't know if that's like normal. So I don't know, it's really weird. Like, I think one of the reasons is also, like, because I feel like I'm being very ignorant in a certain standard, because obviously I was working nights, so I was working from 11:30 at night till 6:30 in the morning, and then when I came home, I would obviously go to bed. And my grandparents are very much early birds, so they get up early, like 7:30. So they come up to my house, well, mine and my dad's house, at like 8:15, and then they're here from then until like 4:30. And obviously, like, I stay in bed for the majority of the morning, like, obviously, because I'm working nights and I need my sleep and stuff. So I was going to bed at 6:30 when I got home, and then I wasn't getting up until like 1 o'clock-ish, maybe 1:30 at the very latest. So half of the day is already gone for them, but for me, it's literally just starting. And like, I took a couple of days off work for specifically this reason, because I was like, I don't want them to think I'm avoiding them at any point. But I actually woke up on Monday when their face came in, and it already felt awkward. And I feel like my dad's waking me up earlier just to annoy me, because he knows, like, he has to go out and do stuff, and I'm still upstairs, and it's like very impolite, as he keeps calling it. And I'm like, I'm not being impolite, just my body clock is totally different, so there's nothing wrong with it. They understand it, I understand it, but it's really just annoying me. Like, so I did Google it, and they suggest that, when a house is being rewired for their size of house, it could take anything from 4 to 5 days, but if it has like complications and stuff, it can take anything between 6 to 10 days, and again, it could still alter. So I'm kind of hoping that they get finished by possibly Friday or maybe the Monday. Then that way they've only been here like 5-6 days, because it's like I said to my mom, it's horrible feeling like a stranger in your own house. Like, I feel like I have to avoid certain topics. I have to constantly repeat myself, because obviously they're both a bit older and they're going deaf and stuff. So it's just like, it's just really weird. So it's like tomorrow, I have an appointment tomorrow morning, so I'm going to be getting up early, and then how I work my times out. So if I ever have a meeting or an appointment or whatnot, I generally get up like between like 35 minutes to 45 minutes earlier than my appointment. Gives me a chance to get ready because I don't eat breakfast or anything like that. I don't need anything to function when I get up. So like as soon as I get up, I'm out the front door. Like that's how I am. And I feel like tomorrow they're gonna see that and they're gonna be like, she's so rude. You know what I mean? So I'm kind of like stressed about that. Like today, like I helped my dad with loads of jobs just to get out of the house, so that way I wouldn't be in their personal space, but I also wouldn't feel awkward and conscious about it. So I don't know if that's a good thing or not. But let me know down in my comments if you guys have any experiences like that with family. Because it's like my mom's family, they come over, nothing. I don't feel any anxiety or uncomfortableness. It's just, another person. But my grandparents, I don't know what it is, but, I think maybe because I've heard loads of stories from both of my parents telling me how different they are. Like, not all good stories, not all bad stories, but I think that just sort of like has clouded my judgment a bit. But yeah, so let me know down in my comments if you guys have ever experienced it. Like I said, hopefully, fingers crossed, they can get things done real quick. But it's like I'm planning ways to be out of the house while they're here because I just don't want to be uncomfortable, and unfortunately that's what's happening. So yeah, it's a little off-putting, I guess. So my card making has actually been a very much of a godsend the last couple of days because, like, no joke, I have been so much more stressed compared to normal. Like this morning I had a blood test, like first thing this morning, so they literally came up to the house and like within 5 minutes of them sitting down, I was out the door at the doctor's. My blood test done. Fortunately, they couldn't get blood out of me again, so they tried taking it out of both arms, then the back of my arm, and then the back of my hand, and literally nothing. So, been rebooked in for the Monday. Hopefully, we can get something out of me then. But they also did my blood pressure, and it was 168/65. Now, that is extremely high. Especially for somebody that's literally just got up. I'm like, what am I stressing about? There's nothing to be stressing. And like, the only thing that's changed is obviously my grandparents. So, yeah, honestly, I just don't know at this point. And I think my grandparents can sense it. Like, but I also think they've noticed as well the way my dad's been acting. They're like, he's not been acting himself. He's putting on like a front, to try and make him seem like he isn't like a total ass at the time. Like today, like obviously I was helping him with some stuff, and normally if something goes wrong, he'll jump in, just constantly have a go at me like it's my fault. Today he did it, and obviously because my grandparents were here, nothing. And I'm like, I was literally like bracing myself, ready to have like all these insults thrown at me and nothing. So I'm like, why are you acting differently? Like, they're your parents, you shouldn't be lying or like pretending to be something you're not. It's like really weird. But anyways, I'm sorry I rambled about that, but everything I used will be linked in my description for you guys, as always. I have put up a poll over on my Instagram, so if you guys want to head over there, go and check it out. So basically, I asked people what's the best time for them to join my lives, because I know a lot of people were sending me messages saying, we want to join your live, but obviously you go live really early, or it's a bad day. So I put up a poll, basically, with the comment section open, and basically I wrote down every day of the week that I could go live, which is basically Monday to Friday, and then I put in 2 time slots on where you could pick from. So obviously the most voted for will be the day I go live, and we'll just see how it goes from there. But yeah, let me know down in my comments. So like I said, I can go live any day from Monday to Friday, but so originally I normally go live at 4:15 British Standard Time, which I believe is, I want to say 9:15 Eastern Standard Time. I'm not entirely sure, do not quote me on that. I think it might be later than that, actually. I think it might be 10. I can't remember off the top of my head. And then the other time slot is 6:15. So, yeah. Anyways, also guys, this is the thing I was talking about in one of my other videos. I finally got one of the make stations, and I'm super happy with it, and I have to say, so far, great. Highly recommend. But anyways, I'm going to stop rambling. I'm going to insert music, speed the process up, and I'll talk to you guys in my next video.
You know just what you do to me. Play my emotions like a pair of puppet strings. Did it ever occur to you my heart's more than a toy? Please go easy on me, babe. Send message after message, forward my calls. Next day you hit me back like nothing happened at all. What about all the things you used to say to me? This ain't the way it's supposed to be. And you know I wouldn't do that to you. You know I wouldn't treat you that way, no. I've been running, can't catch up. Oh love, what I won't do. Oh, you got me chasing waterfalls. Oh, you got me chasing waterfalls. All of the times I've been there, times I came through, I'd meet you anywhere if it brought me closer to you. Distance is killing me, you make it so hard. Won't you let me love you, babe? Used to be optimistic, these days I just don't know. Pick a fence in the valley.